Math in the Wild is going to talk about cookie weekend. Now, I know you're probably thinking baking cookies, everybody does this. No, they don't. Nobody does cookies like my family when it comes to cookie weekend. Some people just call this Cookie Sunday, but for those of us that do the baking and the prep work, it's an entire weekend. So this here is our introduction. We will then have a series of videos that follow, getting into the math of cookie weekend. So first, the introduction. Long time ago, my grandma, pictured here on the left, had this recipe for sugar cookies, and then we, frosted them. Started pretty small. Eventually took over, and my mom, the beautiful woman on the right, kind of took over the reins of these Christmas cookies. So it all started with my grandma, passed down, and now we all are a part of this. So this is a picture from one of the last couple of years, just some of the folks that get together at my mom's house for cookie weekend. I've got aunts, cousins, all of us get together and have a great time decorating cookies. And you might say, well, how many do you do? A lot. So really the big question is, how much do we need? So thinking about the ingredients that go into baking cookies, and you think, well, how much do I need for one? Maybe when you're making a batch of chocolate chip cookies, you're like, I need 3 cups of flour or whatever you're making. But what if you were making 20 batches of cookies or 25 batches of cookies? How much do you need? How much do you need to buy ahead of time so you have enough to make it the weekend when you want to? And let's not forget the frosting, right? The good stuff on top of these cookies. So we also make the frosting from scratch. And as my mom likes to say, we only use Crisco. But how much do we need? And what are all of the other ingredients that we have to make sure we have in the house? Did you ever think about your fridge space, right? When you think about a normal refrigerator and how much it can hold, well, if you are making the recipe of our cookies, it takes a pound of butter. So one of these blocks of butter is 1 pound. Do you know how much space you need for 20 pounds of butter? It's a lot. What about eggs? Eggs come by the dozen. How many dozen eggs do we need? Y'all, these are all Math in the Wild questions that are going to be answered in our videos talking about cookie weekend. So the finished product of our decorated Christmas cookies look a little bit like this. It's a big tradition that brings together a lot of people in my family. My mom is one of 11. Everybody married with kids, and we all get together and do this. So we just did this last weekend at my mom's house. So all of these math that we are going to do, the math topics and numbers, are from this past weekend, 2023 Christmas. So thank you. Here's the introduction, and the next couple of videos with the math going through Cookie Weekend are coming soon. Thanks.